What's up everyone, Same Time Gaming here. Welcome back from the Division 2 weekly vendor reset. Well guys, there is actually a maintenance today. As you can see, the timer there ticking, but we do have some window to make the video happen. So let's just go to these vendors real quick. So the first named item we have here is the Invisible Hand. Assault rifle comes with perfect Allegro talent. This is the only weapon that has a perfect Allegro. I mean, there is no Allegro talent, so if you want, you can try it out. We have crit damage in it. Change it to damage to target out of cover, maybe. All right, next we have Police TU12.3 SMG with in-sync talent. We have 5% of damage to armor. We have 14% of crit chance and 10.1% of SMG damage. Pretty decent one, I would say. We have the F2000 assault rifle with on MT talent. We have 9% of headshot damage, 15% of health damage, and 11% of assault rifle damage. Then we have the Officier's M9A1 pistol with close and personal talent. We have 3.6% of rate of fire, 10.4% of pistol damage. There are the 511 tactical backpack with concussion talent. We have 15.9% of repair skill, 3030 is the armor regen, and we have armor here as well. Next we have Gilligard chest piece with maxed out armor here, and 5.3% of headshot, and 13,281 is the health. And then we have the spark talent. Then we have the offensive system mod, which is 7% of headshot damage. We have drone mod, which is plus 2 extra bombs. Turret mod, which is 4.2% of burn damage. And finally, we have a sticky mod, which is 4.9% of blast radius. Alrighty guys, we're here at the clans vendor, so let's take a look. We got the Fox Spray here, nice. We have health on it and weapon damage of 12.1%. Of course, you can change the health to damage. No, I mean, not damage to target out of cover. It already comes with damage to target out of cover. I mean, you can change it to crit damage or crit chance, depending on your build, or something else if you want to. And next, we have the Negotiator's holster with 12.1% of weapon damage, 10.7% of crit damage. Pretty good for new players, I would say. And we have the Rigor knee pads with 8.3% of skill damage, Eclipse Protocol knee pads with 9% of status effect. Then we have the KSG shotgun with eyeless talent, maxed out of headshot damage, 9% of damage to armor, and 12.3% of shotgun damage. We have the MP7 SMG with perpetuation talent, 7% of health damage, 16% of crit chance, and 11.5 SMG damage. We have the tactical UMP45 SMG with spike talent, 8.4% accuracy, 17.5 crit chance, and 10.5% of SMG damage. Then we have the Ultimate Mask with health on it, 16,641, and 10.4% of crit damage. We have the Desirius Pistol with Reformation Talent. We have 10.8% of accuracy and 10.8% of pistol damage. Yay! Same attributes, nice. And then we have the Bellstone Armory knee pads with 138,000, 930 is the armor, 4,270 is the armor regen, and 6% of weapon handling. Pretty decent stuff, I would say. I mean, it's a Bellstone piece. We already get armor regen from it. So you can change the weapon handling to like crit damage, and you can use it on an armor regen or armor on kill type of build. And then we have 511 tactical backpack again with versatile talent. We have not crit chance, sorry, skill haste of 10%, 8.3% of hazard protection, and armor, which is fairly decent, I would say. Next, we have offensive protocol critical mod, which is 4.9% of crit chance. And then we have the turret mod, which is 6.3% of skill haste, pulse mod, which is 9.1% of radius, drone mod, which is 6.7% of duration. Okay, guys, we're here at the theater settlement, so let's take a look. We got the Fox Spray here again, okay. This one's kind of bad. I mean, also comes with health on it, but the weapon damage is very low. So I would say buy the previous one. That is better. But yeah, it's another Fox Spray. So next, we have Black Market SASG-12S shotgun with fast hands talent. We have 7% of critical hit damage, 9% of damage to armor, as 10.8% of shotgun damage. We have the Socom M1A rifle with in-sync talent. We have damage to target out of cover of 7%. 12% of critical hit damage, 10.6% of rifle damage. Pretty decent one, I would say. I mean, the stats are not that high, but it's actually a pretty good one. I mean, if you're looking for like a spam build, you know, semi-automatic, in-sync is nice talent. We have damage to target out of cover, so yeah, you can actually use it. You do need to optimize it, but it's good. We have Sokolov gloves with 11% of weapon damage, 7.4% of headshot damage, 8.5 hazard protection. A Bellstone knee pads with again armor regen, and hazard protection this time 8.4%. Then we have Defensive Protocol Stamina mod, which is 8.6% of shock resistance. Secret Mine mod, which is +1 cluster mines. Shield mod, which is 4.3% deflected damage. Firefly mod, which is +1 max target. A Decoy mod, which is 5.5% of health. Alrighty guys, we're here at the campus settlement, so let's take a look. We got the Commando Marksman Rifle with perfectly naked talent. We have damage to target out of cover here with 9%, 84% of headshot damage, and 9.1 is the Marksman Rifle damage. We have the custom M44 Marksman Rifle with in-sync talent, 7% of health damage, 93% of headshot damage, 11% of Marksman Rifle damage. We have the M249B LMG with close and personal talent, 11.8% of swap speed, 8% of damage to target out of cover, 12.9% of LMG damage. We have Badger Tough Mask with 90,460 is the armor, 16.6% repair skill, 10.3 skill haste. Sokolov Holster with 7.9 weapon damage, 8.2 explosive resistance, 9% of hazard protection. Then we have Utility System Mod, which is 8.5 skill duration, Seeker Mind, not Seeker Mind, sorry. Chem Launcher Mod with 7.9% of ensnare duration, Hive Mod, which is 4.3% duration, Pulse Mod, which is 8.7 radius, Trap Mod, which is 4.1% of duration. Alrighty, guys, we're here at the DZ East vendor, so let's take a look. We got a Pinprick marksman rifle. I think it's a Dark Zone exclusive marksman rifle. Yeah, I think yeah, it's the Dark Zone exclusive. So we have Perfect First Blood talent, 6% of crit damage, 89% of headshot damage, 11.6 marksman rifle damage. Yeah, next we have the custom M44 marksman rifle with Sadist talent, 9% of damage to target out of cover, 93% of headshot damage, and 9.1% of marksman rifle damage. We have the MG5 LMG with Eyeless talent, 7% of health damage, 10% of damage to target out of cover, 9.5 LMG damage. A Rigger Mask with 16.2 repair skill, a Rigger Holster with 8.4 status effect, a Sheshka Mask with 10.3 weapon damage, 3,799 armor regen, and 16,989 is the health. They have the Walker Harris Holster with 10% of weapon damage, 7% of explosive resistance, 3,724 is the armor regen. You have the Utility System Mod, which is 10.1 skill haste, Chem Launcher Mod, which is 14.2 ensnare health, Hive Mod, which is 4.1 duration, Pulse Mod, which is 6.4% of cone size, a Trap Mod, which is 5.8% of duration. Okay, guys, we're here at the DZ South vendor, so let's take a look. We got the Orbit. Yay, that's a Dark Zone exclusive pistol here. So if you want, you can buy it. It's a pretty decent one, I would say, because it comes with Perfect Finisher talent. That gives you crazy amount of crit chance and crit damage, which is a little bit of tedious to make it work. But if you're playing for PvP, this one, then you probably have to get the kill with this particular pistol. Basically, just when you down the player, you just smack them, and you get that additional crit chance and crit damage with it, which stays for 15 seconds, which comes really handy, I would say. So we have health damage on it. Of course, you can change it to damage to target out of cover. That's basically it. Next, we have the Tommy gun. Comes with the Insync talent. We have 9% of magazine size, 15% of crit chance, 11% of SMG damage. You have the ACRE Assault Rifle with Killer talent, 7.6 reload speed, 16% of health damage, 9.5% Assault Rifle damage. A First Wave PF45 pistol with Strain talent, 12% of magazine size, 8% of pistol damage. You have Tip of the Spear backpack with 9.3 weapon damage, 7.7 headshot damage. Eclipse Protocol holster with 15,844 is the health. A Sheshka backpack with Adrenaline Rush talent. We have crit chance of 4.2, 5.5% weapon handling, 14.1 weapon damage, which is kind of high side. Wait, it's actually a good one. You can change the weapon handling to crit damage, and then you have a very good Sheshka backpack with Adrenaline Rush talent, crit chance, crit damage, which you will change it to. And then we have weapon damage. It's a pretty good one, I would say. Yeah, buy it if you don't have one. And next, we have Sheshka holster with Tag Team talent, 9.6 status effect, 14.3 repair skill, 10.4 weapon damage. You have Offensive System mod, which is 10.2 critical hit damage, a Drone mod, which is 7.8 scan range, a Turret mod, which is 5.7 skill haste, and last, we have a Sticky Launcher mod, which is 6.2% of duration. Alrighty, guys, we're here at DZ West vendor, so let's take a look. We got a Baker Dozen. Unfortunately, this is not a Dark Zone exclusive. But hey, it's a break it doesn't. So we have Perfect Lucky Shot talent, we have crit chance of 8% and 11% of crit damage, and 9.5 rifle damage. You have Tactical SSG 12K shotgun with Pummel talent. You have 6% of damage to target out of cover, 7% of damage to armor, and 14.2 is the shotgun damage. You have Military MK17 rifle with Sadist talent, 11.9 swap speed, 12% of crit damage, and 10.9 is the rifle damage. You have Hunter Fury's gloves with 11.5 weapon damage, 10.2 crit damage, a Striker knee pads with 9.5% weapon damage, 8.1 headshot damage, a Murakami gloves with 7.8 skill damage, 7.8 is the status effect. Hey, Sam, nice. Then we have Douglas and Harding knee pads with 8% of weapon damage, 7.6% of headshot damage, and 4.7% of crit chance. A defensive system mending mod, which is 8.5 disorientation resistance. Seeker Mind mod, which is 4.1% of damage. Shield mod, which is +1 damage bonus per enemy. Firefly mod, which is 5.9% of skill haste. A Decoy mod, which is 6% of health. So that's it for DZ West, guys. So let's go to New York. Alrighty, guys, we're here at New York Haven Settlement. So let's take a look what Roy Benitez got for us. So we have F2000 assault rifle with strain talent, 5% of damage to armor, 15% of health damage, 10.1 assault rifle damage. We have the military M60E4 LMG with instinct talent, 6.7 stability, 7% of damage to target out of cover, and maxed out LMG damage. Then we have LVOAC rifle with lucky shot talent, 10% of accuracy, 11% of crit damage, 9.3% of rifle damage. We have the first wave PF45 pistol with vindictive talent, 5% of damage to armor, 12.7% of pistol damage. We have Douglas and Harding backpack with unstoppable force talent. We have 7% of headshot damage, 10% of crit damage, and 10.4% of weapon damage. Decent one, I would say. It's a decent one. Then we have Petrov knee pads with maxed out weapon damage, 4.9 crit chance, and 7.5 crit damage. I mean, if you want to use this, definitely change the crit damage to max it out, and you have a good one. And then we have the Richter and Kaiser holster with 8.6% of status effect, 10.3% of skill haste. Defensive system ending mod, which is 16.6% of repairs. Incoming repairs. Then we have offensive protocol critical mod, which is 4.3 crit chance. A drone mod, which is 6.4% armor repair. Firefly mod, which is 7.9 speed. And last, we have a sticker launcher mod, which is 4.1% of skill haste. Alrighty, guys, we're here at the final vendor. Damn, that's a lot of new players here. So let's take a look. We got MP5N SMG with measured talent. We have 7% of damage to target out of cover, 15% of crit chance, and 10.8% SMG damage. Pretty good one, I would say. Yeah, definitely buy it if you are new and you want to try an like SMG build or something. This will be a very good SMG to try it out. MP5 is always nice. Next, we have covered SRS marksman rifle with first blood talent. We have 19.5 optimal range, 87% of headshot damage, 9.7% of marksman rifle damage. You have police MK17 rifle with optimist talent, 7% of crit chance, 13% of crit damage, 11.6 rifle damage. Military M9 pistol with vindictive talent, 7% of crit damage. Then we have 10.6 pistol damage. A Richter and Kaiser backpack with energized talent, 5.5 weapon handling, 8% of skill damage. The China Light gloves with 5.5 weapon handling, 15,166 is the health. The China Light holster with 8.1% of status effect, 6.5% of weapon handling. We have defensive system mending mod, which is 8.5 blind def resistance. Defensive protocol stamina mod, which is 8.5 bleed resistance. Turret mod, which is 4.1% burn damage. Chem launcher mod, which is +1 ammo. And finally, we have a trap charge mod, which is 4.2% of duration. So that's it for the weekly vendor, guys. I mean, the items are okay for new players, but definitely for the veteran players, there's nothing there to like buy from the vendors, honestly, unless if you want to buy the orbit from the Dark Zone vendors. So that's all right, because it's a Dark Zone exclusive. If you want, you can buy it anyway. So that's basically for the video. Hope you guys will find what you're looking for. Hey, I still have 10 minutes to go, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.